So we're going to keep it real short tonight. I have not that much going on in my eBay shop today. Just 3 sales that are going to get packed up tonight, and a handful of things I want to show you that came in from my lunch break thrift shop that I go to almost every day. I won't be going there tomorrow because we've got some sort of a, I don't know, winter weather traumatic event coming. They're expecting the winds to be so high and the temperature to drop. It's already dropped quite a bit today. It was like almost 30 today when I went to the thrift store, and now I think it's below. It's closing in on zero. I think it's supposed to be. They're calling for negative 35 degrees with the wind chill tomorrow. So, advising people to not go outdoors. Don't leave the home unless you absolutely have to. Up to as little as 5 minutes, you could get frostbite on any exposed skin. So I don't know if I'm going to go out thrift shopping tomorrow. I might. I definitely have to go out to go to the post office because I'm not going to leave packages for my carrier to pick up on a day like that. But other than that, there's not too much to talk about. So I'm going to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 15, maybe 10 things, and then we'll go into the kitchen, pack up the 3 orders that are going out today. Another pretty low profit day for me. And then we're going to call it a night and get to bed and get under the covers and get ready for this terrible weather that's coming tomorrow. Okay, just a small handful of things that I picked up today. That thrift store has some books that they sell, and then other books they put in a box and it just says free, and I'm not sure how they decide which ones are free and which ones are for sale. But I got these today for free. Colleen Cobble, I don't know this author, and all 5 of these books are from different series of, I guess, like romantic thrillers. A Rock Harbor novel. This one doesn't seem to have a series. A Lavender Tides novel, a Pelican Harbor series, and an Ann Penderson novel. So I guess they're mostly, like I said, thrillers of some kind. I think like FBI agents who track down murderers and fall in love at the same time. Anyway, this is what I've talked about a lot recently. Like any of these books together individually, not worth much. Maximum $4. But you get them put together. Got 5 books here. I could charge $19.99 for that, and I think I'll get that pretty quick. The next one's similar story. Vicki Delaney. These books are like, they're called the Sherlock Holmes Bookshop Mysteries. I think they're really about, it's one of these kind of cozy mysteries that's about the cat that lives in the bookshop and solves the crimes. That's what I think. Anyway, I got 1 hardcover one, 2 paperbacks. These probably more like 15 to 19. I might go up to 25 on those. We'll see how it goes. And then I did pay for these Audubon Society field guides. These aren't, these aren't big sellers, but I like them, and so I want to have them in my store. These particular ones are from 1987. Field Guide to North American Trees, the Western region and the Eastern region. These were $1 a piece. I paid $2 for these, for this set, and I'll probably gonna get $20 plus shipping for those. This is hopefully a good pickup. These 2 Guinness mugs made by Carajaline. Anyway, they're made by a potter in Ireland. They have Ireland embossed and printed on here, and they're Guinness. My goodness, my Guinness got a pelican. This side just has the mug. This is kind of funny looking. I've only found 1 sale that's this exact same mug, and that mug sold for $29.99. So I'm going to put the 2 together in a lot and try to get $60 for that. And maybe I won't be able to get that, but I'm going to try that. $4, $2 a piece for those. I paid for them. So if I could turn $4 into 60, that would be pretty good. This one, kind of a risk. $1. It was $1. It's not much of a risk. LA Rams football. I don't know what's going on with the LA Rams right now. If they're doing well, maybe this will sell quickly. I couldn't find any examples of this having sold except for one in product research or Terapeak all the way back in 2023. and that was an auction, and it sold for the first bid of $2.99. So is this a $3 glass? I don't think so. I mean, I feel like a football fan would want this vintage milk glass, probably, I would guess, from the 70s. Could be older. I'm not sure. This logo looks like 70s to me though. So I paid $1 for it. I'm gonna try to get $25 for it, and if I can't, then we'll lower it down. I'm not gonna do an auction and try to only get $2.99. That's crazy. So don't do auctions unless you absolutely have a good reason to do them. And then all of these hats, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hats, they were $3 a piece. These are like true vintage hats. All of these say made in the USA. This one says made in Taiwan. This is Sansun snapback mesh. It's got the foam. The foam is in perfect condition. Like these hats, none of these hats have been worn. Some of them still have the tags, and some of them have stickers on the inside still. So definitely never worn. This one's the wild card here. I'm surrounded by idiots. At one point, I had a whole collection of these kind of hats that said dumb stuff on them. Like a lot of them were misogynist or like trying to be sexy somehow, joke hats, novelty hats, probably picked up. I think the ones I had were picked up in Miami on the boardwalk or something. This one, who knows? There's no sales of this exact hat, but I could look up Sansun, and I found one that's very similar, had the same sort of a jokey thing on it, and that one sold for $30. So I'm gonna try to get 30 for this one too. This one's similar. It's perfect condition, but it says made in USA. So all the rest of these made in the USA. This one has no brand name. These don't have brand names either. But Point Beer, I've never heard of. It says drink Point Beer. I found only a couple hats with similar patches like this. Not the exact same one, but similar. And those sold pretty well, like between $30 and $40. So I'll put 35 on this one and hope for the best. I think it's gonna do well. Like the condition of these is amazing. Okay, the rest of these are all from the USFL. Does that still exist? Let's look that up real quick. United States Football League. Okay, I'm gonna pause this while I look it up. All right, I'm on Wikipedia right now. The United States Football League was a professional American football league that played 3 seasons from 1983 through 1985. The league played a spring-summer schedule in each of its active seasons. 1986 was scheduled to be played in the autumn-winter. However, the USFL ceased operations before the season was scheduled to begin. And then I think they kind of came back. Yeah, let's see. They came back. They tried to do it again in 2010 and then again 2022 and 2023. So these hats are definitely from the 80s. They're all say made in the USA, and I guarantee they weren't making hats in the USA like this in 2023 or 2022. So these are definitely 80s hats. These for sure are 80s hats. This all came from the same guy. Some guy collected these hats and then he probably somehow got donated to the thrift store. So anyway, Michigan Panthers. This is the first one I have here. Looks like, again, I paid $3 a piece for these. This one I think is probably these two together, Michigan Panthers and Pittsburgh Maulers. Both of these there is quite a few active listings for, and they're at pretty low prices. But these are in such perfect condition that I'm going to try to price them up a little bit more than what other people are doing. But a lot of people are selling these for like $14 and $13. I'm going to put these both at $24.99 each, and I think I'll get them because they're so nice. And is one of these have a sticker? No. So those are pretty cool. These are made by AJD, the hat company, and this is called Lucky Stripe with these stripe parts here. So pretty cool hats. Pittsburgh Maulers, that's a good name for a team. And then we've got the Oakland Invaders. This one still has the tag, says USFL on it. Officially licensed product. You can just tell by the quality of this paper that this is not from 2022. This is from the 80s. And that tells me this has never been worn. It's clear these have never been worn anyway. But Oakland Invaders, this one is probably $30. I'll put $29.99 in that one, a little bit more. And then finally, the Washington Federals. Not a great name for a team these days. This one has the sticker. It doesn't have a tag, but it still has a sticker in here. I'm trying my best to keep that in there. And it says Made in USA on the strap and also on the tag. So this one, it's got a pretty cool logo, but Washington Federals, I think there's better things to be in the year 2026. But anyway, this one, I think $39.99. So I was pretty stoked to find these hats. I usually don't like to pay $3 for a hat, but if I can sell them for around 30, probably average, we're talking about $32 on these, then that's 10 times my investment. So I'm pretty happy with these. I'm going to do my best to get all of this stuff listed tomorrow during the severe cold. But right now, before it gets any colder down here, I'm going to run into the other room and pack up the 3 orders that are going out tonight. Okay, like I said, just 3 orders tonight, not the most valuable ones either. So let's start right here with this box set, the World of Beverly Cleary collection. These I got from a yard sale, and I'm not very often haggling, but in this case I was trying to talk this lady down a little bit. She had 2 sets of books, these and another set, I can't remember which, but I think she had $10 a piece on them, and I was trying to get her to give them to me for $10 for both, and then she settled on $15 for both, which was still kind of high, but the other set is a little bit better than this one. I just stretch wrapped it so those books will stay in the slipcase, hopefully. So I ended up paying $7.50 for this set, and at the time I thought it was probably worth $20. So $7.50 into $20, not a great deal, but since I was getting a good deal on the other ones, I went ahead and bought these. I thought they would sell quickly. I mean, it's Beverly Cleary after all. People love her, right? So these sat for a little while. How long ago? This summer. So all the way back in June, I got these at a yard sale. And I had them priced, I think $16.99, something like that. And then after I did my raise my price and then offer a sale experiment a couple of weeks ago, when I tried to put the prices back to where they were before, I ended up marking things down a little bit more than I would have liked on accident. So this one sold for only $15.35. So $7.50 into $15.35. I would never recommend somebody makes a sale like that if they can help it. But whatever, we'll still make a little profit on these. But today, I'm gonna guess we're gonna be a total of like $40 profit. So this is gonna be a bad day. And I mean, it's a Thursday. I mean, I don't know. Are people bundled up inside at home and they're afraid to go on the internet? I don't know what's going on, but sales seem to have been pretty slow the last couple of weeks. I was going to peel that off, but I'm just going to go ahead and put a label on it. Got 2 barcodes here. They both need to be covered. That might be more. Let's see. No, that's it. Okay, so we'll save this one for the future. And let's go. Marker. I'm just going to write books on here. I don't know why these books are so low. You know, why aren't people paying for these? This is like 40 books, 30 books, 15 books. I don't know how many are in there. 15. It's almost 6 pounds. And this box is 12 by 10 by 8. It's going to, this is going to EIS, eBay International Shipping, and it's going all the way to Australia. So I'm just going to write EIS on here and get it out of the way. Okay, next thing. Okay, so this is a model rocket set, model rocket kit, Tandem X by Estes. Estes, I'm not sure you say it. I just got this relatively recently, beginning of January 1st. I got this at the Goodwill for $1. Yeah, $1 on this. So I had it listed $19.99. Somebody sent a $17 offer. I'd rather get $19.99 for it, but I also am in the process of reevaluating my relationship with trying to get the most profit possible at the expense of things not moving for months or years. And so $17, it's not much, you know, it's not that exciting to make $17, but I need a couple more of these in here. I don't typically use these air bubbles, but I want to get rid of them, so they're going in here. So $17. I'm happy to sell stuff for $17 if on that same day I'm also selling something for $50 or $100. But today we're not having that case. We got a couple of $15 items, and that's about it. Here we go. This one is just about done. It does have barcodes that need to be covered. This one will get covered by the real shipping label. And I'll write on here, Rocket. This is pretty light. It's heavier than I thought, almost 3 pounds. This box is 17 by 12 by 6. 17 by 12 by 6. And we're going to ship this to TP in Missouri. TPMO. Okay, one final order here, and it is this Bulls cap, Chicago Bulls hat. This is, what is it? Melon Wear, which I think is a decent brand. Chicago Bulls 2019-2020 Artist Hat Series. So they must have, the Bulls must have commissioned, I think, local artists. I think a lot of them were sort of like graffiti type artists or Instagram famous artists to redesign Bulls logos and put them on hats. And I don't know how many they made in this series, but I've got 2 or 3, maybe 4 of them. And I thought they were going to be big sellers. Like, that has to be pretty limited, and maybe that artist will get some fame somehow and the hat will get valuable overnight, but that didn't happen so far for any of the ones I have. This one I had all the way since October of 2023, so we're talking about two years and then some. So 2 years and 4 months or something. So I'm putting it in a plastic bag and I'm going to stick it in this box. Might as well put this thing in here and we'll close it up. So I paid $1 for it at a church sale. It says CS in my notes. So that's a church sale. I think I know which one, and that was probably one that was a fill-a-bag scenario. That's my guess. Anyway, like I said, I don't think I have that exact same hat, but I have some other ones from that series that are still waiting for someone to come along and buy them. But this one, somebody finally did. They only paid $13.82 for it. So you can see where we are, 15, 15, 13. Pretty slow day. I'm gonna write hat on here. It's gonna be light, only 8 ounces. This box is 11 by 8 by 4, 1184. And it's going to, I hope it's going to somebody in Chicago. It is. ESB Chicago. Okay, I'm gonna get labels on these 3 packages and then come back and tell you total profits for the day. Let's guess right now, $38. Okay, so the postage rates went up earlier this week or last week, and that's throwing off my predictions. So I'm not as good at guessing as I used to be. I feel like I just sort of got into the swing of things, figuring out, like, I could look at these packages and get an idea how much they were gonna cost, but today they were much more expensive than I imagined. So let's look at the sales and let's be disappointed together. So the World of Beverly Cleary, $5.20 profit. The Model Rocket, $13.30 profit. And the Chicago Bulls hat, $12.38 profit. The artist on that is called Emmy Star Brown. So if you're interested, $12.38 profit. Total profit for the day, I was guessing it was going to be $38. It's $30.91. So we're taking a real beating in the last couple of days. Yesterday only $50, today only $30. We need some $200 and $300 days here pretty quick, otherwise the disappointment is going to start setting in. But right now, I'm not that worried about it. It's still the new year in my mind, and we're just gonna hope for the best as we move forward through 2026. But anyway, I'm going to take these upstairs. I will pack them up in the morning and take them to the post office, even though I really don't want to go out in this vortex that they're calling for. But I will do it. So thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow. Bye.